Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. Today, we're talking about Javy Baez and should he win the National League MVP? I'd be really interested to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Okay, let me know what you think. If you think he should win it, if you think Yelich should win it, if you think, I don't know, Freddie Freeman should win it or somebody else, put in the comment section below. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Javy Baez. All right, an amazing young, so young, but really kind of taking the league by storm this year. Right, he's obviously been a really, really good player, but he's kind of put it all together this year. If you look at his numbers off the top of my head, he's hit like 290. He's got what, like 34 homers or something like that. I think 111 RBIs, stolen like 21 bags or something. So he's got speed. Doesn't walk a lot. His on base percentage wasn't great. I think it was like 320 or so. Didn't have a lot of walks. But he can, he's obviously can just really pound the ball, okay? Every single time he gets up, like you move a little bit more towards the edge of your seat because you don't want to miss it. Like if you got to pee really bad, you don't pee when Javy's coming up the bat, okay? You go do it when somebody else is up the bat, but not when Baez is coming up the hip. So offensively, he is amazing. Defensively, the crazy thing about him is, I mean, he's a great defender, and he can do it at any position. You could put him at third, you could put him at short, you could put him at second, you could probably put him at first. If you put him in center, I'm sure he'd do fine. You could probably put him behind the plate, and if you put him on the mound, he'd probably figure out how to get guys out. He's a great defender at any position. Like, there's not many guys in the league, there might not be any except for Baez, where you could say, if we put him at third, he'll be our best third baseman. If you put him at short, he'll be our best shortstop. If you put him at second, he'd be our best second baseman. If you put, like, you can literally say that about him. No matter where you put him, he's the best defensive player on the field. And for me, I played multiple positions, right? I came up as, the only position I played in the major leagues is second base. But in the minor leagues, I played third, short, second, outfield, first. I was the backup catcher one day. And I know from experience, man, like, or pal, I can't, well, Chris Farley says, right? I know from experience, pal, I don't. Anyways, it is hard to play multiple positions, multiple infield positions. You might just be like, oh, if you can play shortstop or, if you play short, you can play second, you can play third. It's not that easy. But he makes it look easy. He goes to any position, and he's just a stud, okay? So he's got the offense. He's got the defense. He plays with such energy, and he just plays his heart out every single night. He just feels like kind of like the soul of the team. He's a great player, right? He should without a doubt be in contention for the MVP. Is he going to win it? I don't know. I'm going to make another video coming up soon exactly who I think is going to win it. But without a doubt, he should be, it's going to be close, right? It's going to be really, really close. I do have one more Javy Baez story, actually. When I was playing in the Arizona Fall League, I was 22? Was I 22? I was 22 years old. Arizona Fall League, which is kind of like, I don't know how you want to describe it, kind of like an all-star. It's like a minor league kind of all-star kind of league that happens in the fall in Arizona. That's why it's called the Arizona Fall League. And so we're playing against Javy's on the other team, okay? We're playing against them. And at this point, obviously, he's really young. We're both really young. And he's really, really young. And I hadn't really heard of him before, but I remember we're playing, and I'm on the bench, actually, that day. Or maybe I was DHing or something. And I'm watching the game, and all of a sudden, Baez gets up. And, like, a couple of guys kind of come up to the railing to watch. And they're like, I hear them saying, like, oh, this is the Baez kid. And I was like, oh, Baez kid. Like, I haven't really followed him or heard about him. Again, he was probably like 19 at the time. But I was like, let's watch this guy. And so you can hear the guy saying, like, yeah, this guy's supposed to be a stud. Everyone says he's a stud. And he takes a swing. And he hit a ball about 5,000 feet. It went we were playing in, where were we playing? In Mesa, Arizona. And he hit this thing over the fence, and then like there's like some grass up there, and he hit it like over the grass, and he hit it like, literally it had to gone 500 feet. And I remember when he hit this thing, I was like, oh my Lord, like this guy's, and he was playing shortstop. I was like, this guy's a shortstop? Like, oh, this guy's going to be the greatest player of all time. And now he's kind of becoming the greatest player of all time. So you could tell when he was like 19, like the way he swung, he took the same like humongous swing that he takes now. And I mean, the first swing that I saw him take, he connected, and this ball was destroyed. And it's like one of those, it's one of those hits where you just like, okay, that's really special. Like not a lot of guys can do that, especially shortstops. And he wasn't like a really big guy. You had a pretty good idea that he was going to be a stud, and now he's a stud. So it's my Javy Baez story. So anyways, put in the comment section below again if you guys think that Baez is going to win the National League MVP. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. And that's all I got. Subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Check the description box below. We got some stuff down there that I think you guys, excuse me, will enjoy. And that's all I got. I'm going to go upstairs now. And I'm going to go see who won that Yankees-A's game. Because Yankees were up 6-0. And I came down here to do some predictions. And going to go make sure that they won. So we'll talk to you guys later.